Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
Hey, welcome to Miss FITZ'S Adventures. You guys know what to do, huh? Go down below, give us that big old like. Go ahead and subscribe. And hey, if you ring the bell, you're gonna get notifications each week that we have a video. Hey, we're sitting out here. Beautiful day, a little windy, still a little cool, waiting for that big heat to come up. We'll tell you what we're doing in just a couple seconds. Well, welcome back, everybody. How are we doing today? You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
What we've been doing?
We slept in today.
We did, didn't we? We slept almost till 12 o'clock.
I know.
It was like 11:30. Guess we needed it or something. I don't know. We got some things we wanted to do today, but when I kind of woke up a little earlier, it was really windy, really, really bad. The wind was picked up, so it's kind of calmed down. It wasn't supposed to really do this, but it is. So we got to deal with it. So we're sitting here by the camper, going to contemplate what we're going to be doing. Pretty much we are going to try to do the new smoker.
Yeah.
So we want to use the new smoker, but there's things we have to do first with the new smoker to be able to use the smoker. So we have to clean it up inside a little bit, wipe it all down, and then we need to heat it up to whatever temperature and leave it for a couple hours. And then all that grease and stuff from shipping will be burned out of it. And then, I guess we wipe it out after that. No, we don't do that. We put in wood chips at the last, 45 minutes or whatever, hour, and then we turn it off, or right before we turn it off. So we leave it in for a few minutes, let the wood chips start to smoke, and then we turn it off, and then that gives it that smoky flavor in there. I have no idea how it works. But when it does work, it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
So we have some ribs that we want to cook today, but I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow. So we'll keep this video open and we'll keep adding to it, I guess. We also got the air conditioner in. I ordered it. We found the roll-around air conditioner just like ours, and it was $149, so it was $161 with tax. We got it from Amazon. No, we got it from Walmart, and we stopped buying from Amazon completely. We're not doing that anymore because it seems like it gets there fast, but it's junk, or it doesn't work, and when you want to return it, it's a big hassle to return it. They have Walmarts everywhere, so I can just take my stuff to the Walmart, and they take it in and say, okay, credit's due, it's good, right?
Yep.
So that's okay. So we became Plus members with them. I think we got free TV just like Amazon does. We got no movies, but we got Paramount Plus is what we got. So there's movies on it and everything else. But then again, we do have Hulu now, changing all the subject here, and we do have, and got rid of YouTube TV because it was maybe a little cheaper, but it just didn't have the shows I really wanted to watch and some of the shows. So we finally got this all set up to where it's watching. So those are new things, but the air conditioner came in and it's got all the pieces with it, which we were kind of skeptical that it didn't. It came with a remote, which it said it didn't, but it works off your phone, which we set up and that works. We just don't know where we want to port it out. What the idea was to kind of port it out a window. So this window up here would have been the perfect window. Slide it open, put that little bar-y thing there, lock it out so nobody can get in. But do we want to do that? I kept saying, yeah, sure, and then maybe not, I don't know. So what we did do is we went ahead and bought a vent, and I'll show you kind of what we want to do. I don't know if it's going to work at all, but let me get up. Come here, honey. Show us what we're going to do. We were thinking, I know, out here. So we were thinking to take, go ahead and open it up.
I gotta get keys.
I got them in my pocket, I think. She'll go get the keys and then we'll open it up. But on the other side, we have that little hatch that we kind of made. It was just an empty spot underneath the bunk bed. And we kind of took it and we use it for scrap wood and for some of our tools, our drills and that sort of stuff from our DeWalt tools and our Craftsman tools, electric tools. So what we're going to do is we thought maybe of venting it out there and having it go out that way. It would blow upward. Let's see, she's going to open this up for me. Whoop, I got to move that over, and then we're going to put that like that so it doesn't shut. So anyways, I would have to drill a hole probably in here someplace. And then it would have to come through in between where the pots and the pans are. Pull this whole thing out, please. You can see that it comes out, but make a nice hole right there. Come all the way down this way and then pour it out here. The hose on it is, would we say 6 foot?
Yeah.
So it's a 6 foot hose. It should be okay.
Yeah.
But then when you open this up, we're going to have a way to take it off so we can keep this propped up. That's still venting out. You know what I'm saying? So when we're in here and we're cooking and stuff, or we're smoking our ribs, yeah, so we got to do this. But I don't know which way we're going to do it yet. So we were going to get up early and we're going to do this today. I'm having second thoughts. I don't know what I want to do. If worse comes to worse, the table that I edit on and do everything on, my desk, I guess you call it, we need to move it. We need to move it back. And right here's the desk. Whoop, let me show you. Whoop, that way. So here would be the desk inside there. This right here is a piece of, I don't know what you call it, piece of wood. Wheel. There's wood here underneath, but there's a wheel well, and it's all like carpeted for us. So it actually goes from the bottom there up to here. So the bench seat starts about here someplace up, and I don't know if it's tall enough to be here to port it out. So we'll have to maybe lift it up a little bit because we'll have to measure that. Or it's going to be on the end of the seat. So we'll leave the seat on, move the table back this way. I'll show you when we go in. Move the table back this way, out this way, and widen this out because right now it's about that wide from where the wall is to here maybe. So that's not wide enough. We need to go about to here with the table going out. And that way, I'll show you inside. Way, this table here needs to come out because I can't see very well. By the way, that is the new one. So this will fit on that and will fit across, see? It does right there. See her like that? So all we need to do, I need to move the table either up, but I can't. I got to move it over. So it's got to go over at least that much. And that much would be that much. And then pull back the table, chair, so I can get in. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it right there. Yep. There's my dirty socks. Yeah, so that would be it. So I don't know. I could move all this out, this way towards us, and that would be good. Hey, check out this. We bought this too. This is a new light that they have out. And I like them because they're very, very skinny, real flush, but it goes bright. Look, it goes off. Turn it on, bring it up. That's pretty cool. So that's better for me here. This light is okay. Those lights, I think what we want to do is see that's the original light that was up here in the corner, the one way over there. We'll take these probably and take that one and move it down there. And then get a new one, the flush mounts for here and for there, and maybe for here. And these, we can't change the one in the bathroom because it's too close to the wall. We could change that one there and the two bunks and have them over here. That one definitely needs to be brighter for the bedroom. So this is what we're doing today. We're kind of figuring out what we're doing before we do it and letting you guys think about it with us. I don't know if that'd be a better plan. The other plan was here, and actually we would have to, here's my bananas and stuff. We would have to just cut this out, right? And I would just actually put it in this way because it goes underneath and the bunks are right, everything's right there. So that would work fine. I wanted to put it here, but that's too narrow and it wouldn't fit. But yeah, oop, a good bit of bananas on the top bottom. Anyway, so yeah, this is our storage. That's what we use our bunks for, is all our storage stuff. But this is the new air conditioner, and actually she works pretty darn good. Let me plug her in over here and see. Whoop. I'll get over here and whoop. Plug you in right there for right now. When you live in an RV, you don't really have that many plugs and stuff. So, anyways, I'll show you what's on my phone. Arctic King is what I'm looking for. It should be way at the top. And look, it is right there. Arctic King. See, it says, hey, that's offline. We can put it online now. So, what are we going to do? We have to push that.
Power it up, maybe?
Okay, maybe. Hold on, stop. No, don't delete the device. Yep, power it up and see. I'm not sure how it works. We just got this yesterday, so we don't need it as yet, but we will next week because it's going to be 100 and I don't know what degrees. The device is offline. So yeah, it works just fine. It cools really well. It's just, where do we put it? Do we put it here? Or do we put it over there? I don't know. So this is why it's still sitting here. We got till probably next week, and have this whole weekend to figure this out. We got tomorrow, and we will figure it out. So we'll either probably stick it here for now, see if it works porting it out over there. I don't know if I want it near my computer and all this, but I guess I have no choice. We're going to have to plug it in someplace also, and I don't know where we're going to plug it in. So, because I can't plug it into over there, those are all taken with this, and I have this plugged in down here. We'll have to figure it out. A little extension cord maybe, and plug it in over there. A heavy duty extension cord, they say not to, but I don't know. So we'll see. We definitely will have to plug it in someplace. We know that we can't have our old one on and the microwave on at the same time, so hopefully we can have two of these on. If not, we're going to run a power cord outside like we did with the other one a long time ago. And we were up in Havasu when we first got it. We got it at Walmart, the old one, and we ported it out the window like we did, and we actually took a extension cord, threw it in from outside from a pedestal, which wasn't our pedestal because we only had one plug on it. We didn't have anything else. And they said it would be okay for the summer just to do that, so that's what we did. So we might want to ask and see if we could do it again this year here, because they have a pedestal right there that we're thinking tonight we're going to probably end up having to use it for the smoker. So see if that works tonight. So, all right, we're going to go back outside. I just wanted to explain to you what's going on and how this worked out, and it didn't really work out. I do have it connected to internet now, which is good when I turn it on, but the only problem is it says, hey, what's the password? I'm like, I don't know. How do I change the password? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to get out of it, re-put it back in and program the whole thing back over again and add a new password to it. But I added the passwords I always used, and that wasn't it. So maybe they gave me a password and I just said, okay, that's cool, and I have no idea what that thing was because I never copied it down because it was like X and Y's and 2s and 4s and different numbers and stuff. All right, guys, also it came with a nice fancy little remote here, so that is pretty cool. Yep, so the LED display, it works on the other one too. I'm hearing the other one go. Yep, so the other one's set right now for 69 degrees. Is it?
Yep.
So it does work over there too. The one remote that did come with that one, I think it kind of messed up. Here, let me see that one real quick. That one is here, and this one seems like it, the the batteries went out, and then it started to turn that. It wouldn't turn on. It wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't turn off at one day. So I took the batteries out of it, and then it worked. So it was freaking me out. I put batteries back in it because we have batteries. Did the same thing. So I think maybe, I don't know, maybe it's broken. Who knows? So we got a new remote anyways. That's okay. And plus we have our phones because our new one will work on our phones. So that's good. So got one more thing. We got some blades. I don't know where they're at. Oh, here they are. We got some blades. I bought these. These were $7 a piece. These goes on to that, which we're going to take down tomorrow and clean. We were going to do it today, but we never did. But yeah, we need to take down this vent. And then this is the blades for them. And then I have also the blade in there that was really bad and dirty. It was the blade from in here. We put it in the bathroom, but it's now really bad, making noise again. So, but hey, the vent up there is good and the screen is good. And we actually have the rubber gasket around it so it keeps it watertight. That's good now. So all we got to do is change the blade on it. And that takes like 2 minutes, and I won't even involve you guys. So there. All right, so we're going to go outside, try to figure out this this oven and stuff, and try to figure out how we're going to do it. So, yep. Oh. All right, we got this table we found at the trash. We're going to paint it black and move it over, and we can use it for that. All right. Let's see. How far is our extension cord going to go? Go over to our thing or over to there? To theirs.
Be closer for that one.
Okay. To there. Which one's better?
That was the short one.
Okay, we don't want that one. We don't want the really long one either. Oh. That's from the 50 amp. That's 50 to 30.
Yeah.
Right.
So we want to use a 30 from there?
I don't care. Yeah. So this also came with this handy dandy little controller here, but it actually just has low, medium, high, and yeah, so I don't know which is which. So we're going to start it off on probably on high. Yeah, I don't know where the button. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, so we'll start it up on high. How about medium? We'll do medium. That's what we'll do. Medium. So the cord that we had this. I don't trust it now because it was in the box, and it seems like it got so hot in the box from sitting outside all the time that it melted to the bottom. But I don't think the plastic melted, but I don't trust that one. We do have one that's really good that we used when we cleaned the bocce ball court and everything. We're going to try to get that out and use it. It's really super long, but we don't need all of it, I guess. Did you get it? Okay. This one's better anyways. It's got new connectors on it. It's about 150 feet is what it is. Keep it alongside there and pull it all the way over. Okay, we got the plug plugged in. Just gonna turn it on in just a second. Then we'll go ahead and use this here. Need another table here, huh? Use this here and get this off. What it says to do is for 3 hours we need to leave this on. No water in here. At the end we can take and put some chips in it, but otherwise it has to pretty much. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. There we go. So that's on. We will turn this to off, plug it in. There we go. Let's see. Quiet. Let's see if it goes on. light switch went on. We're going to put it up to, I guess, high. Yep, starting to get warm. All right, go ahead and shut it up for now. Here, hold on. Get to latch it over and then pull it up. So now we just leave it on for 3 hours. Okay, it's gonna be hot when we get it done, huh? Anyways, we need to put all this stuff back, their bone and all that stuff back. But yeah, I think this is gonna work fine. Right here. Okay, so that's done. We will come back and show you what we're gonna do if we're gonna cook or not, okay? All right, guys, we went to the store for a little bit. Since we were gonna cook ribs tonight, have all this good dinner, we're gonna do it tomorrow because this takes 3 hours to do. So it's been about an hour and a half, got it up to about 350 degrees. So that's pretty cool. I just opened it up, so it's not gonna register that right now, but yeah, so we got it warming up. What it has to do, it has to burn off all the grease and stuff from shipping inside of it. So that's what we're doing now. It says the last hour, go ahead and put in the wood chips, and well, the last 20 minutes or so. Let them start to smoke a little bit, and then turn it off, and then it will be cured for us. So that's what we're doing right now. So yeah. Anyways, beautiful day. Show you something else. They have a. I told you they're going to bring in a little park model or a tiny home over there, so they brought that over. They're going to fix it up. Yeah, build a deck around it and do all that good stuff. They got a big air conditioner and everything. Most of them have those little mini splits. So that one's got a big butt air conditioner. That's going to cost some money to heat, cool. So that's that. But yeah, we're here for the weekend. Dion's off for the weekend, rather, and I don't have to work. We're going to start our winter months, or summer months, pretty soon. I did it again, backwards. Anyways, our summer months pretty soon in May, and I'll be working Monday and Tuesdays at the gate overnight. So that's going to be pretty cool. I like doing that, so that'll be fun. And so we're going to wait on this thing to hurry up and heat up, and then I'll go ahead and turn it off, and then tomorrow morning we'll get up and we'll have some ribs in the afternoon. We'll get them all ready tonight, put in there. But yeah, I think they're going to be pretty darn good. So this is what she won last week at the hardware store. Very, very cool. Guys, we're going to go back in the house, and we're going to pull out tomorrow, okay? We'll come on out tomorrow and check everything out, and we'll do this all tomorrow. All right? Going to cook dinner now. I think she's making sweet and sour chicken. She made sweet and sour pork the other day, and we still have some of that ingredients left, so she wants to finish that off. But we went to the store and bought more ingredients, so we found some chicken breasts, $1.99. They're a pound each. So each breast was $2, basically. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to go inside. We'll carry on tomorrow. All right, guys, I want to show you, I made some macaroni and cheese with bacon in it. So we got this ready to go. It's got Velveeta cheese and regular sharp cheddar cheese, and this is a mix of Monterey Jack and cheddar. So that'll be good. We're gonna smoke that. Get out of here, little buggers. So anyways, guys, this is the macaroni and cheese I'm gonna smoke, put in there. It's already cooked. Basically, all we want to do is just melt the cheese over the top of it, the cheese inside of it. All the noodles are cooked. There's bacon in it, a bunch of smoked bacon. There's apple bacon, pepper bacon, and just regular bacon in it. And so, yeah, fried that all up, mixed it all up with the noodles and the sauce. And the sauce is just Velveeta cheese, some seasonings in it, and some regular cheddar cheese in it, sharp cheddar. All right, I'm going to smoke this in about an hour or so, but I want to show you outside. Yeah, so the wind has picked up a little bit today. It was yesterday too. We've had a really good winter without the wind, but I guess right now it's going to start. You can see the smoker smoking. This wind would stop. Every about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, open the door up and spray it with some apple chips or apple juice or apple cider. You can see it smoking now. Yep, so we'll do that, and this is the second batch of chips we put in. What we're using is these chips here. Let me get them. We got these cherry chips, and then we also have, whoop, get up there. And then we also have the applewood chips. So this will be good for pork, beef, and all sorts of other things. Kind of a light smoke. But yeah, I do like pecan. We couldn't find any pecan, unfortunately. And then Dione just left. She had to go get some aluminum foil because we got to wrap up. We're gonna do the ribs. They're baby back ribs is what we're cooking. We're gonna put them in for 5 hours total. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in for 3.5 hours, just like they are on the rack. And then we're gonna take them off the rack, put them on a cutting board, wrap them up in some aluminum foil for about 2 hours, finish cooking them in the wrap so they don't get too smoky. And then what we'll do is we'll take them out of the wrap, put them on top, put some barbecue sauce on them, and let them do it for 1 more hour after that. So they call it a 3-2-1. So 6 hours total time, I would imagine. Yeah, so there's a smoker. Looks like it's doing its job to me. Yep. You see where the smoke's coming out, maybe. Yeah. All right, guys, Dione's going to be back in a little bit. We were going to vent this all out in here today. It's windy, and we want to cook this up and see. I think 1 project at a time is enough. But I think I figured it all out in here. I'm just going to actually move the table. I'll move it out a little bit this way, and then we'll just put that up there. So that's not going to be too much. Putting that all out there together and putting it up and putting holes and everything, I don't think. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm in the camper waiting for Dione to come back. We'll show you what the ribs look like, and we'll show you what dinner looks like when it comes. Doesn't that look good? Macaroni. When I was little, Grandma would make macaroni and cheese, and then she'd make a lot of noodles. And the noodles were always in the colander, and I'd walk by and grab a handful of them and eat them. She's like, stop, we won't have any for dinner. So guess what? I always make a little bit extra to nosh on for memories, because I'm hungry. All right, guys. Be back in a few minutes. We're going to cook these off when time comes. It's now 2:10. We put everything in at 1 o'clock. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By 6 o'clock, we'll have dinner. All righty? We got this little thing over here to just to set things down on. It's actually a desk for a computer and everything. It's got the keyboard drawer and all that good stuff. So anyways, so we don't put it up there, please. It'll melt. Okay. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this out today right now and see if we can. Let me show you what it looks like in there. So it's being used, guys. Got the water here. This tray right here is all the grease from the ribs itself. Can you take these out or what? Okay, I'll hold for a second. Okay, I ain't got this one, so you're gonna have to hold on. I got it this time. Ooh. So, she's gonna go in the house with those. Don't drop them. Careful, I got them. Okay. All right, we're gonna go inside the house and check these out. I know, they smell like really, really good. Let's knife. Yeah. Look how this looks, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. It looks so good.
They're falling off the ribs.
It looks pretty much already, but we need to put them out there and
Sauce.
sauce. That's next. We're going to go ahead and take these off here and They're not falling apart yet. Good. And they got another 20-30 minutes inside. How you can tell, I used to work at a Tony Marino's, Bobby Rubino's in Florida. They're a baby back rib place. We served chicken and ribs. They didn't have a smoker. What we did was we just put them in a big pan and put some liquid smoke in them. Is how they did it. But this is true smoke. And how you can tell is see how the bone is pulling away from the meat up here and over down in here. So that's how you can tell that it's cooking, and it's cooked. So what we need to do now is just put it back in there, and we will put some sauce on it. Whoa! Already got that part right there. Okay. Wipe that all off. All right, so how does that look, guys? Here, turn on the light up there. Anyway, so these are the ribs. We're going to go ahead and go back outside, and I'm going to put them on the rack below. We're going to come back in, and we're going to take the macaroni and cheese, and we're going to put that out there. But we're going to put this out here first. So I am going to hold this. She's going to right.
Yeah.
So we'll come in. And we'll put this over here. So let's open this back up. This is okay there. That's okay there. We're going to probably take out where you put in the chips, and we're going to dump those out. And then we're going to put right here the macaroni and cheese. Dion's going to go ahead and get that now. She's going to go inside. Yeah, so Dion's going to bring out the macaroni and cheese. We're going to take off the top. We're going to put it right here. I'm going to actually put the ribs back on this one here, and then we will take and put more chips in. The water looks good. We'll be okay. And it's got 1 more hour. I'm going to mix up some barbecue sauce. Here. Take off the... Okay. Well, how's that look, guys? Does that look good? Okay, I'll put that all the way back in there. Shut the door for a minute. All right, guys. I think it's about time to take this out. I had it cranked up at the end, and now it's back down to 200. So actually, I turned it completely off. So take everything out. It'll be a little cooler to take it out. There's our macaroni and cheese. There's our ribs. How's that look? That looks pretty darn good to me. Take a little longer on the macaroni? No, I don't think so. You can put it in our oven if you had to. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get all this out. Very yummy, if you ask me. All right, guys. I think we're going to serve ourselves up some good dinner. Got some smoked macaroni and cheese with bacon. Got some beautiful ribs right here. I think they look pretty good to me. What do you think? All right, guys, we are going to eat dinner, and Dion's going to come in here in about 2 seconds. All right, guys, so we are going to eat a little dinner. You saw the ribs. They look really scrumdiddlyucious. The macaroni and cheese looks good. And she's going to make her some baked beans. Okay, and some baked beans. We should have put that in there also to heat up, but we didn't. So anyways, guys, you know what to do, right? Go ahead and go down below. We're going to leave you. Yep, I'm going to eat our dinner. Yep, go ahead and give that like there. Go ahead and subscribe. Hey, and if you ring the bell, you'll get notifications every time we have a video out, guys. So we guys say goodbye to everybody, huh? Mm-hmm. Say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right, guys.
We'll let you know next time how the ribs were.
Yeah, we'll let you know. All right, bye, guys. I'm really hungry.